Hello, this is Margie Simon. What follows is a very brief overview of the Goucher databases. I will go into much more detail in the Ed 605 videos. If you're not taking Ed 605 and you need assistance, please contact me. My contact information is listed on your Ed 615 Canvas page in the Resources module. The document is titled Additional Information to Help with Ed 615 Research Paper. In this video, we're going to look at how to find sources using the Goucher databases and how to cite journal articles using APA style. This is a list of all of the Goucher databases. There's a link to this page on the page Additional Information to Help with Ed 615 Research Paper, which is on your Ed 615 Canvas. I'm going to search the database Academic Search Complete. It's a multidisciplinary database, which makes it a good starting point. Academic Search Complete is part of EBSCOhost. If you click on Choose Databases, you'll get a list of all of the EBSCOhost databases to which Goucher subscribes. And you can select any of these databases that look relevant to your topic. When you do your search, you'll be simultaneously searching all of these databases. To keep things simple today, I'm just going to search Academic Search Complete. The search strategy I'm going to use is sportsmanship. And then I want to narrow that down by looking for only articles that talk about sportsmanship in high school or secondary school or youth sports. I'm searching using a Boolean, which means I'm going to make a set. I'm asking the computer to make a set of all the articles on sportsmanship, all the articles on high school, youth sports, or secondary school, and asking for the intersection of those two sets, and that's called Boolean. I'm not going to narrow down to full text, even though that's what I want, because if I don't narrow down to full text and the article is not available full text through Academic Search Complete, but it is available full text through, for instance, ProQuest Education Database, I will be able to still get the full text of the article. I'm also not going to narrow down to scholarly or peer-reviewed journals for this paper, because your teacher's not requiring you to narrow it down. However, when you do Ed 605, you are going to want to narrow down because for Ed 605, you have to use scholarly articles. I'm going to narrow the search down time-wise to the past 10 years. How far back you go will depend on your topic. Some topics, if they're about technology or something very current, some current issue, you may not want to go back as far as 10 years. I'm going to narrow down to English. And I'm going to search. Okay. So my options, page options, I can get detailed, which will include the abstract of the article. The articles are arranged in order of relevance, though I could also change it to date newest, date oldest, author, or source. So if I decided this was an article that I wanted, and I could click on PDF full text, and that would give me the full text of the article. So I could both read the abstract, and the abstract looks good. I could look at the actual article, and if all that looks good and I think it's an article I want, then I want to capture the citation. If I go over here and click on Cite, the database EBSCO has created a citation for me. It's not a perfect citation, but at least it's a bit of a help. So if I look at APA, what I can do is copy and paste that citation onto a Word document. Some of the things I'm going to have to change is in APA style, the title of an article is not title case. It's not all capitals. It's sentence case. The first word's capitalized. The other words are not. So you would need to change that. So now let's look at the second article. What do we mean by a DOI? So this article, we see there's a DOI here. And if we look at citation and go to APA, you'll see it has https://doi.org and these numbers. So technically, this Goucher.idmoclc.org is not part of the DOI, but I've checked and it works the same. It still works as a link to the article. So you can just copy and paste this whole thing. You don't have to worry about changing it. But if for some reason you're getting something where it doesn't have a citation done for you, then you'll take whatever the DOI is and put it here. Put it at the end of the citation.